Kapitel 7. Erkenntnis. Das ist der Architekt? Man weiß es nicht.
Praetor Amalthus,
What is it?
I have a report to make regarding the situation with the Aegis in Teil.
Please, come inside.
Yes, Your Eminence.
So, Jin finally has his hands on the Aegis. It seems the boy wasn't good for much after all. Unless he can find what is lost.
Your Eminence?
Hector,
Yes?
prepare the ceremony.
At once, Praetor.
Also nutzt er uns doch nur aus? Oder versucht es? Da sitzen sie alle. Was wohl in ihren Köpfen gerade vorgeht?
Rex, still sleeping? 2 days now.
His injuries were quite severe. The worst is over, but his body needs time to recover.
He'd better get well soon, or... Rex? What's that?
I'm leaving.
But
Bitte was?
where will you go?
Good question. Can't live on Gramps anymore.
Ich schläg ein paar aufs Maul.
I'll head for Argentum.
Rex, you...
What the hell are you talking about? Argentum. What about Pyra? Do you know how desperate the situation is? Or have you finally lost it, you idiot?
I know, okay? It's just...
Just what?
I'm done.
Done?
When I became the driver of the Aegis, her driver, I felt like I could do anything. But I was just kidding myself. All I've managed to do is hurt her. Again and again. So, I'm done.
Oh, for crying out loud, Rex! She got herself caught to save you!
I know. So what?
So what?
Those guys are way out of my league. I can't beat them. It's hopeless. I understand that now. She'll be safe with them. They're not gonna hurt her like I do. So, I'm leaving. I've just been kidding myself all along. Me, a driver, in the end, salvaging is all...
You bloody idiot!
Das hat er aber verdient.
Hurts, yeah? But that pain's nothing compared to what Pyra must be feeling right now. She went with those bastards knowing full well how much it would hurt. For our sake, not hers.
I get it, I know. But what do you want me to do? I couldn't even slow him down. Even the Artifice's attack couldn't touch him. What chance do I have against a guy like that? The more I fight, the more Pyra gets hurt. She'll be better off without me by her side.
Do you actually mean that? Do you not have the slightest idea how it felt for her to leave you?
With me here, he'll suffer even more, lose even more. So maybe Rex is better off without me. Rex, and the whole world, they don't need me. That's just how it feels.
Pyra thought you'd be better off if she was dead. Did you know that? She is planning to sacrifice herself to defeat them.
Huh?
You drove her to this, but here you are, giving up! You said you'd get Pyra to Elysium, didn't you? You'll eat your words just like that?
Hey, Mum, Dad, it's been a while. A ton happened, you know? I became a driver. And this girl is Pyra. My new partner. I know you'd love her. We're going to Elysium, Pyra and me. I don't know what's coming next, but you'll be watching over us, right, guys?
Forget it. We'll rescue her on our own. This loser, he's not the Rex we joined up with. Let him go wherever the hell he wants.
Come now. Let's not start fighting amongst...
Let's give them a chance to work this out. Shall we?
You know,
Nia quite right. Rex definitely not behaved like himself. Giving up after one loss? That not Rex I know at all.
but...
Now is not time for excuses!
But... Poppy?
Poppy is hurt to see Rex like this. Poppy and Master Pun are not real Blade and Driver. So Poppy and Master Pun looked up to Rex lots. Rex worked very, very hard to get this far. When Rex tries hard, Poppy and Master Pun try hard. Rex like bullseye we aim for. Without Rex, we not know which way to go. So please, Rex cannot give up and stop here.
Poppy.
My prince?
Chum! Huh? My old man wants to see you. Time to go.
Jo, ne? Da kommt
Throw
was.
open the gates. It is time for celebration.
Great work!
So. Am rührendsten am ganzen Stelle, muss ich tatsächlich gerade sagen, fand ich Poppy. War alles kein Ding. Auch beim ersten Mal. Dachte ich mal, hat er verdient. Ja, von mir ein paar aufs Maul zu kriegen, von Bridget ein paar aufs Maul zu kriegen. Hat er verdient. Und dann kam Poppy.
Is it night time already?
Kelly, ich habe gerade dasselbe
Taking a
Problem.
rest.
Aber halt erst bei Poppy, ne? Dann ihre Aussage. Dann wollen wir mal schauen, was Siegs Alter will.
Are you all right to be up and about?
Yeah. I'm all healed up.
Sincere apologies. If I hadn't attempted to destroy the Aegis, they would never have.
If you'd done nothing, they'd have come for her anyway. You're not to blame, Your Majesty. It's my fault.
500 years ago, this kingdom was rent in twain. Some followed Adam, who sought to live with blades and titans as equals. Others opposed him, preferring to consider humans as the masters and titans as our tools. When Adam returned to the Ether, his rivals seized power, leveraging the power of the Omega Fetter. They declared themselves the Tantalese royal dynasty.
Claiming they were the hero Adam's descendants.
Precisely. My ancestors merely used the name of the beloved Adam in order to win over the people. Before long, we resolved to protect ourselves from meddlesome foreigners by descending deep into the Cloud Sea, taking the dirty secret of our family's lineage with us. The Praetorium, for their part, did not protest. Can you guess why?
No.
They offered to stay silent in exchange for a certain resource. An annual tribute comprising a fixed quantity of core chips. I have something I wish to show you.
What is it? What is this?
This is Gembo's ether flow. The Titan draws in the fabric of the Cloud Sea and uses it as a source of energy. This energy flows throughout the Titan's body in the form of ether. Refining and crystallizing this ether creates core chips. This process is what you see before you.
So, in other words, you're siphoning away a portion of the Titan's energy.
Our cold climate and poor harvests, they are the unfortunate side effects of this process.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
Core chips are vital to every nation's military and energy policies. The Praetorium desired this power.
How come?
Allrest at the time was in crisis. But for the Praetorian, it was a precious chance to expand their sphere of influence.
So they muscled in.
As a result, Teil fell into a chronic energy shortage. Then, well, you saw for yourselves. Near frozen earth, failing crops, the Tantalese people are forced to live in abject poverty.
So why not just leave the Cloud Sea? Genbu can move, right? Just go somewhere warmer.
They fear contact with other nations. Too afraid it might expose the truth behind the legends they spun about Adam.
That would explain their isolationism.
Indeed. That was 5 centuries ago. Now the Aegis has awakened. The Praetorium is demanding we hand over the Omega Fetter. They are threatening to reveal our secret if we do not acquiesce.
Indollar? Threatening you?
I get it now. That's what was in that letter.
Enough was enough. I couldn't stand by and let the Tantalese people suffer any longer. Therefore, I made a decision.
And that's why you...
Yes. I knew there was a chance that the Praetorium would use the Aegis against us. But if I could neutralize her power, perhaps we would stand a chance of opposing them. And perhaps by saving my people from poverty, I could absolve the sins of my forefathers.
You didn't think about using the Aegis' power yourself?
Wielding such power is beyond my means. I am under no illusions. However, does the same apply to you? I felt something. When I looked in your eyes, I knew. Perhaps you are the one to whom we can entrust the Aegis' power.
Father?
In the end, it seems I only managed to make things worse.
Ja, immerhin sieht das ein.
I can blame nothing but my own judgment. This tome records the deeds of the hero Adam. According to this, he saved the world from destruction using a white sword, and then disappeared, along with a red sword.
White and red? It must mean Mithra and Pyrrhus swords.
Whoever wrote this must have had a personal connection to Adam. And, most curiously, after Adam disappeared, the author of this book went looking for something.
Something?
The third Aegis sword.
Bitte was?
There's a third.
Apparently, this sword was as transparent as diamond and gave off a clear, brilliant light. But Adam went his whole life without using the sword. In fact, he could not use it.
What do you mean, couldn't?
The sword was simply too powerful. Even he, the legendary hero, could not contain the power it commanded. And thus, fearing its power, he sealed it away somewhere. The author therefore surmised that this sword alone was the one true sword of the Aegis. Now, Rex, you were defeated by Jin. Doubtless that man is a powerful warrior. But even so, can this be right? Can the Aegis herself truly be outmatched by a single opposing blade?
Das ist
Would
eine
it
gute
not make
Frage.
more sense to presume that you lost because you have yet to unlock the true power of the Aegis?
You mean I'm the one who's been holding them back? Your Majesty, where is that sword? We have to find it somehow. We have to find that sword and rescue Pyro and Mithra.
Regrettably, the book does not specify the sword's location.
But there must be.
However, reading between the lines, it seems the author suspected that the sword lies somewhere in Leftheria. It's not much, but that's where I would begin the search.
In Leftheria.
Are you ready?
Huh?
Genau.
Are you ready to do what it takes to be their true driver?
Kleine Drecksau.
Well, are you, Rex?
Yes! Of course! I'm going to be the driver that Pyra and Mithra deserve. And then, I'm gonna take them to Elysium.
Then come with me. I'll show you the way.
Rams, der kleine Drecksack.
My son,
Yeah?
I have a favor to ask of you as your king.
Well, that's a first. Are you feeling okay, old man? Maybe you're coming down with something.
The Aegis needs... No, rather, the boy needs protection.
You mean Rex?
Yes, I saw something in that boy's eyes. A light that must never go out.
Steady on, old man. People will get the wrong idea. Fine. Leave it to me.
Thank you.
Nah, it's not like I wasn't gonna go with him anyway.
You really can't judge a book by its cover. Who'd have thought that sweet-looking girl would threaten to destroy herself? Didn't she realize taking her own life would mean the boy died too?
Oh, she knew exactly what she was doing.
The whole thing was a bluff then?
No, not at all. The reason she gave her core crystal to the boy was to replace his heart after Jin put paid to it. An Aegis core encodes the blueprints for all life. She took advantage of that.
Incredible. I had no idea such a thing was possible. Aegises truly are a breed apart.
Cores are constantly accumulating data about the outside world. The fact that their injuries are mirrored is a result of their twin cores exchanging information. If you wanted to be poetic about it, you could say that their very lives are intertwined. But there's nothing to stop her from severing that link.
What do you mean?
Before issuing the kill order to the Artifice, she would have transferred the remainder of her core to the boy, letting him live on, heart complete. An Aegis can survive for a short time without a core crystal. Don't ask me why. It's just how we were made.
Ah, so that's the reason Jin agreed to her terms.
He couldn't care less about the boy. But he wasn't about to lose this one. Simple as that.
Good to know. Komm mir nach, Rex. Zuerst müssen wir zurück nach Fonset. Zurück nach Hause? Rede ich so undeutlich? Ja, nach Hause. Den Rest erkläre ich dir, wenn wir da sind. Komm. Okay. Ich kann an dieser Stelle erwähnen, an dieser Stelle war mir alles scheißegal. Nebenquests, sonst irgendwas. Wollte nur Pyro zurück. Oh. Wir füllen mal kurz auf. Wahrscheinlich sind wir gleich wieder pleite. Hier haben wir noch alles. Ah, 150.000 haben wir noch. Das reicht noch ein paar Minuten. Aber diese Story, oder? Also ich finde sie einfach nur absolut mega. Ich hoffe, dem einen oder anderen von euch gefällt es auch. Und hast du das Schwert noch nicht, du Noob? Nein, das holen wir jetzt. Wie es wohl den Anschein hat. Und Grumps wusste wohl die ganze Zeit, wo es ist. Der kleine, miese Drecksack. So, was haben wir denn hier? Erhöht maximale KP. So. Was haben wir denn hier? Batteriesplitter, Maschinensplitter. Tabak, pst. Nein, nicht ganz, aber psch. Granit. Okay. Wir rüsten mal ein bisschen auf. Das werden wir nämlich nun brauchen. Kennst die Story nicht? Hast du nicht gemeint, du hast schon Sachen gesehen? Ich weiß ja nicht, welche Sachen du gesehen hast. Jetzt. Scheiße. So. Ach, nur am Anfang mal was, okay. Na, lass mal uns überraschen. Wir erfahren es gleich. Blockrad geht hoch. Crit verlieren wir einen. Was können wir tun? Dann nehmen wir den. Der Schaden bleibt gleich, aber die Blockrate geht hoch. Ach, da haben wir den drin. So. Ja, wenn man sie... Sollte man zumindest hier mal ein bisschen ausrüsten. Der sieht sich doch nice aus hier. Gut, ihn lassen wir. Okay, wo ist hier so ein Rüstungsfuzzi? Da ist er doch und sagt nichts. So, KP-Heilung. Zwischen Gemüseladen. Will Rüstung. Ja, nichts gibt Rüstung oder was? Die ist jetzt voll krass unfair. Ah, hier haben wir Buchladen. Oh. Das geht aber drastisch runter, das ist nichts gut. Ich glaube, ich muss morgen vorm Stream ein bisschen Offstream Bergungstauchen betreiben. Da unten haben wir gekauft, aber ich glaube, haben wir auch was gebraucht, oder? Papier. Nein. Okay. Haben wir's? Woher? Uns fehlt ein Partner. Ah, ja, ist ja gut. Na, kommt doch zurück hier.
Well met.
Na, komm.
I just keep getting zappier.
Hallo, Perun.
I'll be your rock.
Better and better.
Hallo, Mitsukage.
Stronger by the day, it seems.
You should not have doubted us.
You better report in then.
Hallöchen zu Ruba.
I feel I can be
Willkommen
there
zu
for you.
Hause. Hallo, Sakuya.
I've still got a ways to go.
Chikizo, auch dir herzlich willkommen zu Hause. Itzen.
Just wait till... Looks like this'll come in handy.
Nein! So. Da rein. Da rein. Da rein. Oh.
Hankering for our banquets?
Hier. Wir sind... Hey. Wir sind die. Boah, die hatte eine Ätherkanone. Ey, nee, das geht mal gar nicht. Kann mit den Teilen voll nicht. Weiß ich wieder. Hey, vielleicht haben wir ja Glück. So, Feuer weg. Brauchen wir kurz ein paar Verstärker. Elektro weg.
Hey, that's cold.
Feuer weg.
I'll miss you.
Technik, dunkel, weg.
That's a shame. Oh well, eyes forward.
Genau. Guck vorwärts. Nein. Wieso kann ich diese eine... Sag einmal, Kelly, die Klinge, die du nicht los wirst, heißt die zufällig auch Kibitsu? Ich kann die Klinge nicht loswerden. Weiß nicht warum. Wind
This
weg.
is fate as well. No use fighting it.
Also für alle, die sich jetzt eventuell wundern, was macht der da? Ich schmeiß alle weg, die keine zusätzlichen Spezialtalente haben.
I see. Well, take care.
Da haben wir noch ein Dunkel.
Part with a smile. It's been a blast.
Hier haben wir noch ein Wasser.
I see. Well, take care.
Wann hab ich schon wieder viele? Da haben wir noch einen. Okay, jetzt sind wir bei den 5ern. Bitte, 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 bitte. Komm schon. Nee, heißt bei dir anders. Wiener. Komm schon. Wäre ja zu schön gewesen, ne? Oh Baby jetzt. Sonst habe ich halt keinen, ne? Müssen mal vorher noch... Haben wir noch gar nichts gemacht. Was war das furchtbare? Wir werden gleich so failen. Also ihr weniger, aber ich wahrscheinlich. Ihr findet das wahrscheinlich eher lustig. So, da steigt überall das Vertrauen. Das war die falsche Taste, sorry. So. Kehren wir nach Hause.
Phew. That was a slog.
Let us go.
What are we doing here?
Did you know Fonset has another name?
Huh?
Hero's Rest.
Hero? As in?
Indeed. Fonset Village was founded by Adam himself at the end of his travels. After the war, Adam charged me with protecting the village.
Was this village really that important?
What do you think I was protecting?
You mean it's...
Follow me.
Die kleine Drecksau. Erstmal. Hallöchen, Hallöchen, Hallöchen. Urin, wir pennen mal hier kurz eine Runde. Ja, bei dir ist immer so schön billig. Danke. Ein Level, na, ein Level ist besser als kein Level. Somit knackt Horror die 6K.
I'm stronger than this, you know. Much, much stronger.
Was? Sieg hat mal kein Level up? Wow.
Experience begets wisdom.
Irgendwie sind wir trotzdem immer am kleinsten. Die cheaten doch, die zwei da hinten.
Did Master Pond sleep well?
Tora dreamed about tasty sausage the size of Poppy.
Horror dreamed about Poppy Wurst. Achso, nee, das heißt jetzt dann Poppy Sausage, ne? Gut, der war schlecht, ich geb's zu. Folge Opas Anweisungen. So eine gute Idee ist.
Put your best foot forward, Rex.
All right already. Armor crusher. Why not?
Get attention of enemies.
Daring shot. Just so.
Master Pawn is on fire!
Tora can do it!
Gotcha!
Master Pawn! Rocky missile!
I like your attitude.
Just give me
Geht mal gar nicht.
Hearts of everyone.
Poppy will show you the true power!
The enemy's element is now water.
You shall be the cornerstone of our entourage.
We'll beat them with the
Poppy
power
will protect
armor crusher.
Master Pawn.
Rush down! Steady!
Watch out! Well
Cheers
done.
for that.
And hit. Look down.
Spinning cutter!
Just so. Daring shot.
Ready!
Hit it. No.
Before us! Tora choose healing! Tora
Why
can do
not?
it! Tora will do it!
Focus! Poppy! Crushing
No.
the
Fired. Oh.
We don't know now! Right spot!
Taste
Why
the
not?
pain.
Cannon!
And hit. Armor crusher.
Rush down!
Das braucht ja eine Stunde, bis der... Baby, geh doch mal weg da, ich seh nix.
Blow him down.
Poppy Alpha blasting off.
Daring shot.
Why not? Master Pawn.
And hit.
Baby, du nervst langsam, weißt du das? Baby, geh weg da jetzt.
Poppy will
Armor
protect
crusher.
Master Pawn.
This is where we prove ourselves.
We got
Ja, ich hab kein Feuer, tut mir leid.
Nicely done.
Timing, Master Pawn.
Ah, Tora hat.
Justice.
Why not?
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Mach kaputt.
Explosion, top.
Oh, ich sag dir, mach kaputt.
Feel you wherever it hurts.
Grenade launcher.
We have been itching for this one.
Taste the pain.
Pow, pow!
And hit.
Cannon!
Aqua break.
Mass!
Sure.
Blind spot!
Why
You
not?
need not fear!
We can do this all day.
Tora can even beat them without friends!
Ja, Tora, das will ich sehen, wie du das machst, ohne Nia als Heiler. Kelly, wie weit bist du eigentlich? Was, wieso bin ich bad, Dragon? Bin immer lieb und nett und brav. Jawohl, ja.
Come out.
I know trees like the back of my hand.
Mal, wo rutscht denn das da alles hin? Nehme ich ja noch lieber den Fettklops hier. Oh.
The village guardian.
Just looks like a stone pillar to me.
They say that the village's guardian spirit dwells within. Gramps, what are we doing here?
Rex, try turning the stone tablet clockwise.
This?
Ellie, du meinst da, wo wir gerade reingehen?
Huh? This crest, it's... I've seen it before.
Place your hand on it.
Here goes. What's this?
This passage leads into the very center of the archipelago. There lies the cavern known as Spirit Crucible Elpis.
That's quite a name.
This entrance and the gate of the Spirit Crucible are sealed in such a way that only a Leftherian can open them.
Ah, so that's why Jin needed me back then.
When Adam founded this village, he hid something deep within the body of the Titan that forms the archipelago's center.
You mean the missing sword?
I don't know how word of it got out, but many were led here by rumors of the legendary sword. More than a few have entered the Spirit Crucible, but none have ever returned.
really that dangerous?
Adam wanted to ensure that the sword was securely sealed away. He put many measures in place to stop it falling into the wrong hands. Only the hands of someone worthy. Adam said that taking this sword would be the mark of the Aegis' true driver.
The true driver?
What do you say, Rex?
I'll do it. No. I have to do it. Every moment we waste, Pyra and Mithra could be...
Then you're ready for what lies ahead?
If you hadn't interfered back then, neither of us would have had to go through all this. Now then. Time to take back what I lost 500 years ago.
Das hört sich nicht gut an.
How he's still alive with his crystal in that state? Seriously? It's not normal.
The Aegis is the master blade. The first blade the architect forged. Malos can do things we can only dream of.
And how's he going to restore his core exactly?
He'll extract the data he's missing from the core of the other Aegis. Then all his power will be restored.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what will that do to her?
Well, if she's lucky, she'll live. As an empty husk, that is.
Rough deal. Malice doesn't hold back, huh?
Don't blame me for this. It's our father who made us this way. But don't worry. Once I meet him, I'll get the answers we're after. I need to know why we're like this. In any case, this world only needs one Aegis. Don't you agree, Pyra?
Na, mach keinen Scheiß. Die brauchen wir noch. Irgendwie unlogisch, das Teil steht da seit hunderten von Jahren und nie hat mal jemand spaßeshalber versucht, diese Platte zu drehen. Hat er doch gerade gesagt, das Herschauen kam an, die runterging und keiner kam zurück. Hat er gerade gesagt.
Come out, come out.
Ei, den Ellbogen des Titan, was soll ich bloß tun, was nur? Oh weh, mein armes altes Mädchen, würde sich glatt im Grabe umdrehen, wüsste sie davon. Wenn's doch nur ein paar tapfere Burschen gäbe, die einem alten Knaben wie mir helfen könnten. Was ist los? Oh, ihr seht mir nach ein paar fähigen Gesellen aus? Habt sicher ordentlich Mumm in den Knochen? Ob ihr wohl einen kurzen Moment eure Zeit für einen alten Mann in Not erübrigen könntet? Man hat mich nämlich überfallen, mein wertvollster Besitz, geklaut von einem widerwärtigen, sabbernden Monster. Bin heute Morgen wie üblich den ganzen Weg hier hochspaziert, doch dann, rums, da ist's passiert. Ging alles so schnell, konnte nicht mal erkennen, wie das Monster aussah oder in welche Richtung es rannte. Mein liebstes Erinnerungsstück an mein altes Mädchen, fort, Hat es bis zu ihrem Tode bei sich getragen, die Gute. Würde ihm ja selbst nachjagen, aber meine Knochen machen da nicht mit. Ach, das verflixte Alter. Ich werde dir helfen, verstanden? Ich helfe dir. Da bin ich glatt dabei, Wulfric. Volle Kraft voraus. Oh, ihr wollt euch also auf die Suche machen? Mutig und hilfsbereit, das lobe ich mir. Ich danke euch. Habe ja schon gesagt, dass ich das Monster kaum erkennen konnte. Aber seht euch ruhig am Ort des Überfalls um. Vielleicht findet ihr dort was, das euch mehr verrät. Drückt euch meine morschen Daumen. Wir kümmern uns drum. Ein Ja-Sager nach dem anderen hier. Echt schlimm. Seelentiegel Elpis Eingang. Dann wollen wir mal uns auf viele, viele weitere Videos freuen. Gleich kommt das erste.
Joe Mac, what are you stumbling for?
Sorry, my lady. I've been feeling a little dizzy.
You too?
You too, Lady Bridget?
Yes, for a little while now. Though I'm still capable of standing.
Hey, same here. What's up with this place? It's kind of creepy.
What is going on here?
I feared as much.
Gramps, you knew this would happen.
The tales say that Spirit Crucible Elpis saps the strength of blades. It's one of the reasons why none have ever returned from its depths.
I say.
Ether flows scarce in this area. That may be cause of problems.
Like that time in the Tantalese Palace?
That not only thing. Glowing particles in air. They absorb ether. That is source of light.
So not only do you have less power, the power you do have is being absorbed. Well, that's jolly tragic.
You alright, Poppy?
Poppy just fine. Poppy never better.
Of course. You're an artificial blade, ain't you?
Also Poppy ist die einzige, die 100% funktioniert. Die Klingen sind geschwächt. Ich habe übrigens hier unten Stunden verbracht in meinem privaten Save. Habe ich hier dann eine wahre, wie soll man sagen, er hatte einen Geistesblitz bezüglich dieser Elemente. Wenn man das mal weiß, dann ist das ganz easy. So.
We have to cross that?
Yes. But we must proceed with caution. Once we enter, the blades will be sapped of most of their power. If they run out of energy, they might be forced to return to their core state. And there's a chance they could never be reawakened.
Pandy, you'd better just stay here and guard the fort.
Why just me? Don't you want me?
Don't ask dumb questions. You know very well why, don't you?
If I'm staying, you ought to stay.
I'll be fine. When am I ever not?
If you're going,
I'm ordering you to stay here.
Is there something wrong?
Pandoria was just agreeing to stay behind.
Nuh-uh! I'm going with you! We made a promise, didn't we? Don't you dare say you've forgotten! I go where you go. End of story.
Fine.
My lady...
I'm fine. We can't give up now we've come this far. Don't. I know what you're gonna say.
I understood.
I don't know what's in there, but apart from Tora and Poppy, We're all going to find our abilities severely weakened. Be careful, Rex.
Yes. Healing arts are going to be less effective too. One nasty wound and that'll be the end of you.
Yeah, I get that. Tora, Poppy, we'll need you on the front line.
You got it, Rex! Poppy is artificial blade, so request is very extremely not a problem. Technology saved the day! 3 cheers for Nopon Know-How!
Where are Poppy's cheers?
Thanks, guys.
Hey, weiter geht's.
What have we here?
What do you think of this?
In my experience,
Hier heißt jetzt tatsächlich aufpassen. Ich weg, du Viech. Go, 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 go.
Come out, come
Bleib
out.
bloß weg. So.
Wow! World has many amazing places in it!
Doch ist alles gut.
Good place.
What have we here?
What do you think of this?
in
Alles
my
mitnehmen, was wir
experience,
kriegen.
Are you all right?
Never better. I'm right as rain.
The deeper we go, the thicker these particles get. You can still turn back.
Thanks. Your concern is touching.
Worry about yourself, yeah? I can look after her.
Zeke, you don't look so good yourself. Is something wrong?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I didn't think it was worth mentioning, but,
How did you get that?
I told you about the time I almost bloody died, right?
My prince! Zeke! Not like this! Not here! Not far now! Just a little further! You can do it!
Just leave me. Go on without me.
No! If you die, I'll turn back into a core crystal! I don't want to forget everything!
Bandy, I'm sorry. I hope your next driver is better than me.
I don't want another driver! You're good enough! Prince! Zeke! I refuse to forget our 10 years together. It's not going to happen. I'm not letting you die. Here.
Oh, wie rührend.
Bandits? Sucks. I don't want to be a bandit's blade. But I guess I won't remember anyway. Prince, Prince?
Fear not. He's going to be fine.
You saved him?
The fact that you're alive is proof of that, is it not? I had to transplant part of your core crystal into his heart. His wounds were grave. It was the only way to save you both.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Actually, I'm glad.
What? Why?
Knowing that a part of me is keeping you alive, I don't know, it's just nice.
Pandy.
What is it?
So dürfen wir das nicht hören.
They do that? In Indol?
I guess you and I are more alike than you thought, chum. Though mine was just a surgical procedure.
You make it sound so simple. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
You know, the people of Indol can trace their roots back to Judicium.
Judicium? The creators of that Titan weapon thing from Temperantia?
Yeah, them. They carried out experiments, fusing blade and human cells, creating flesh eaters.
So, those practices persist in Indol?
Hey, so they took advantage of blade regeneration and patched me up with Pandy's core crystal, right? Since I have part of her core in me, I'm a blade eater, or something.
A blade eater.
That's right. That's gotta be why this place is getting to you, too.
It's all good. Let's just push on.
Nia guckt so. Oh, diese Drecksviecher. Man selber kann die Gegner nicht irgendwo runterschubsen. Aber wenn du falsch von denen angegriffen wirst, fällst du gleich den ganzen Berg runter. Ja, Kelly? Darum? Regel Nummer 1 im Kampf. Achte auf deine Position. Ist hier genauso wie im Real Life. Wolfric, was machst du da? Ist ja süß. Ich sollte die Klingen mal öfter draußen lassen, ne? Oder auch andere mal, dass ich mal weiß, was die so machen und so. Ich laufe eigentlich fast immer nur mit Pyro rum. So. Wisst ihr, was nun das Mega-Problem ist? Ich weiß den Weg nicht mehr.
Come out.
What do you think of this?
It's a new day, everyone.
A good morning.
Auf dem Spinnennetz. Ich weiß, wo du bist. Bin ich jetzt ein Drecksau oder bin ich eine große Drecksau? Okay, Kelly, wir machen es so. Wenn ich da bin, wo du jetzt bist, lasse ich dir die Wahl. Soll ich dir zeigen, wo es lang geht? Oder schaltest du ab? Das okay? Weil ansonsten spoilere ich dich.
Poppy QT operating at max power.
Easy peasy.
What was that?
Come out.
Stop wasting our
Maybe
time.
agriculture is
What do you
Poppy's
think of
specialist field.
Also ich sag dir so, eine gewisse Mechanik muss man wissen.
Okay, bring it on.
Frosch, geh mir nicht auf die Nerven. Also ich sage es so, Kelly. Nein, ich sag gar nichts. Wenn er mich nicht fragt, dann sage ich gar nichts. Handle das wie immer. Da oben war eine Kiste. Tamika geht in die Haie. Tamika, gutes Nächtle, schlaf gut. Danke fürs Reinschauen. Ich hoffe, dir hat es ein bisschen gefallen. Und eventuell bis zum nächsten Mal. Und viel Spaß mit den Emote. Bin leider nur ein Affiliate, ist leider nur eins, aber immerhin das. Es ist ein schönes Emote, wie ich finde.
Okay,
oh.
Bring it on. Break them!
They are on to me. Get attention of enemies.
Stronghold! Cut that out! Gotcha!
So, wir gehen jetzt erstmal dahinter.
Make haste and retreat.
Why not?
Watch out.
Enemy is getting distracted.
I like your attitude. Pow, pow! Heavy hitter!
Please protect friends.
Gotcha! Stronghold! Tara will do it! I like your attitude.
Dauert mit dem halt voll lang, die Techniken aufzuladen.
No, I'm fighting! Oh, stop! Power spike! Gotcha! Now, fire!
Volcano topple.
Sure. Ha! Scatter shot! Heavy hitter! Strong
Denial protocol. Thanks for the support.
Komm schon.
Let's heal up.
Ha!
We must endure.
Thanks for the support. Wherever it hurts.
Pow, pow! Cannon!
I shall not be such a vulgar beast.
Ach so, da war ja was. Und die Schmalen reißen, ja.
Put your best foot forward, Rex.
Mind you don't fall like cramps.
Max power.
Power spike!
Thanks for the support.
Stronghold!
Denial protocol. Thanks for the
Hit it!
support.
No! Break! Pow! Cannon!
Wicked arms.
Why not?
Good.
Yeah! Scatter shot!
Why are we so tired?
Denial
Don't give up on
protocol.
me!
Just when you get set. Totally will protect friends.
Wild side!
Defense protocol activated.
The enemy's element is now fire!
Try some advantage.
My thoughts exactly!
Good.
Tora can do it.
Ha! Sure! Gotcha! Cyclone smash!
Poppy will
The
protect
wind is
friends.
blowing!
Cut out. Tora
Yeah.
choose
Timing,
Poppy
Master Pawn.
cutie.
Ha!
Komm wieder her, du Sack.
Ha! Yeah!
Jaguar flash.
Ha!
Cannon.
Yeah!
Watch out.
Ha!
Thanks for the support.
Yeah! Wing smash!
Watch out.
Scatter
I
shot!
shall not lose.
Go for it!
Vulgar beast.
Crushing twister!
Poppy will protect friends.
Why not?
So.
What have we here?
In my experience,
Ich habe den Weg da hoch letztes Mal schon nicht gefunden. Die Runde ist definitiv falsch. Ellie, ich kann dir aber an dieser Stelle sagen, ich bin hier herin stundenlang rumgelaufen. Oh, Alter, das geht in die Hose, wir fallen um. Der Rush war... Scheiße.
Poppy will show you her true power.
My spirit soars!
Wild side!
Heilung, Heilung, Heilung!
Cannon!
Let us make use
Focusing
of it.
on target.
Thanks for the support.
Don't give up on me.
Master Pawn is on.
Er haut mal den da weg.
Master Pawn, watch out!
Ha!
Thanks, Poppy.
Cyclone smash.
Denial protocol.
Genau darum mag ich die Drecksviecher nicht, ey.
Just keep your heads up. Protect friends.
The wind's blown! Raging tiger!
Sure. Poppy will protect Master Pawn. Stay
Wing
steady.
smash.
My spirit soars!
Au, 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 au.
This is where we prove ourselves.
Protect Master Pawn.
This'll be over before the Jaguar Slash.
Hold it! Let's pick him up!
Sure, I missed.
Master Pawn just inject.
Cyclone
Don't
smash.
give up. No, you fight Poppy.
An enemy seems to have
None of that.
Wild scythe. Yeah. Wing smash.
None of
Hit
that.
it. No.
Cheers for that.
Crushing twister! Magnificent!
Why not?
None of that.
Ja,
Let
das
us
ist
make
natürlich
use
so
of it now.
schön. Okay, keine Ahnung, wie ich rüberkommen soll.
I'm all set.
Soll ich dir einen Tipp geben?
Gotcha.
Poppy will protect friends. Please leave it to Dora.
Yeah.
Just
Alles klar, Sklavan.
Haste and retrieve it.
Yeah. Sure.
steady.
Yeah.
Some of this.
Ha.
Is this
Enemy
your
seems
liking?
to now.
Please leave it to Dora. Poppy
None of
QT,
that.
ready for battle.
Cheers for that.
Du bist falsch.
Ha. Wing smash.
Denial protocol.
Das, wo dir die Talente fehlen. Das ist richtig.
Haste and retrieve it.
Yeah.
Genau da musst du durch.
Yeah.
Get all leniency.
Why not?
Let's go. Naponic destruction.
Wild
Wie das mit den Talenten funktioniert, weißt du, oder, Kelly?
Steady.
Wing smash.
Also, dass dreimal Stufe 1 Stufe 3 ist zum Beispiel.
Poppy will protect Master Pawn.
I'm all set.
Cyclone smash.
Taste their pain.
Poppy will protect
Is this to
Master
your
Pawn.
liking?
Hit it. No.
Crushing twister.
Timing, Master Pawn.
Magnificent.
Why not?
Opalsplitter, nice. Habe ich mich jetzt echt tatsächlich verlaufen hier, oder was?
Come out.
Flora heals an aching soul.
So, dann packt mal alle zusammen. Es zählt über alle 5 Charaktere. Wir müssen nur aktiv sein. Du musst immer hin und her wechseln. Und genau da musst du durch. Du musst das Teil öffnen. An dieser Stelle ist da mal eine ganz gute Frage. Alter, fuck. Alter, Doppelfuck. Okay, mit ihm geht schon mal nicht, da müssen wir später schauen. Ich glaube, das war eins davon. Die 66 Kerne ist nicht das Problem. Tatsächlich ist das Problem, dass du da ein paar hochpowern solltest. Und wie gesagt, auch die in den 2, die du nicht aktiv hast, sind, die zählen da auch mit rein. Aber sie müssen halt irgendwo aktiv sein. Und ich habe hier ewig... Boah, ich habe geflucht, Alter. Bin hier stundenlang rum und ich glaube, ich laufe gerade total falsch. Oh, nicht einmal. Ich laufe sogar richtig. Oder? Ach, Tora wollte rutschen. Okay.
My lady.
For the last time, I'm fine. Why don't you just worry about yourself?
But...
You got to admire Sheled over there. He just put it right out there.
Hmm?
And here I am. Dromark. I'm gonna put myself to the test. Right here. I've decided.
My lady. Very well.
This mist makes me feel like I'm swimming through the cloud sea.
This mist is produced when a fossilized Titan body reacts with the atmosphere. It's why it's so hard to breathe down here.
Nia?
What now?
Are you in pain?
I'm struggling to breathe like everyone else. And I'm a little dizzy, that's all.
Oh, right. When that happens, it's best to just try and empty your head of all thoughts.
What?
It's an old salvager trick. When you swim down deep, it feels like your head's going to implode. You just go with it, don't fight it. Then you stop noticing the pressure. Why not give it a go?
Empty my head, eh? You mean I have to start acting as daft as you? Tall order?
Hey, that's not very nice.
Everyone, over here! Tora, think this way, lead down!
It certainly doesn't look like a natural formation.
Maybe it was grave robbers.
There's not too much worth stealing round here. Well, apart from...
Whatever it was that Adam hid down here.
Just a guess. It's possible that Jin and his accomplices have been here.
Then, they found out about the sunken ship and went to Argentum.
Still just a guess, but a pretty good one.
Then there won't be anything left to find, will there? Sheesh.
Well, if that was the case, then you'd expect them to already have the third sword.
But they clearly don't have it.
No, I do not think Adam would let the sword be so easily found.
No point in worrying. Let's just press on.
Winkel der Grabräuber. So, hier wird es jetzt richtig dreckig.
And arrived.
This would make a good nesting place.
So, was habe ich hier geflucht? Wow. Hm? Ja. So. Ach, das hier drüben ist gar kein Feind, okay.
If only I was 500 years younger.
You put your feet up over there. All right, Gramps?
So, der EP rennt natürlich immer zuerst. Habe ich früher auch immer so gemacht, ja.
It'll be fine. We can turn you up. Cyclone smash.
Thanks for the support! Master Pawn, get it?
Ow.
Poppy will show you her true power.
My spirit sword!
I like your attitude.
Denial protocol.
Thanks for the support!
Master Pawn, Poppy will protect friends.
Yeah!
Jaguar smash!
My spirit sword!
Wing smash.
Defense protocol
Stop.
activated. No,
Jaguar
you fight
Ow.
Poppy.
Steady!
Let's do
Alles klar, Dragon. Gute Nächte, schlaf gut, danke fürs Reinschauen. Und nochmal danke für den Gift, ne? Für den Klappgift.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Hit it, no! Sure.
Scheiße.
This is where we prove ourselves.
We got this! Just give me the word.
I'll heal you wherever it hurts.
Dumbly, dumbly!
Wing smash!
Healing time! Falcon 2! Steady!
Wild scythe!
Spinning! Cutter!
Yeah! Cyclone smash!
Jelly dumbly!
Nicely done!
Thanks for the support. We can make the enemy hurty.
Wing smash!
Poppy will finish this.
Blade combo, third stage.
Komm schon.
Poppy will
An opportunity presents itself. Gotcha! I'll finish this.
Thanks for that. Now, she'll keep going.
Good timing, Master Pawn.
Cutie.
Das hier dauert halt jetzt ewig. Okay. Ja, das wird nix. Aber an dieser Stelle, bevor wir hier weitermachen, noch mal ein kleines Päusle. Ich kann nicht versprechen, dass wir es hier jetzt heute noch schaffen. Aber ich gebe mein Möglichstes. Wir werden einen Teil rushen, einen Teil müssen wir fighten. Die Fights dauern ewig. Weil unsere Klingen sind geschwächt. Nichtsdestotrotz, ich werde mein Möglichstes geben. Aber ist bei den ganzen Mobs einfach durchgerannt. Ja, wenn du mal einen Weg weißt. Aber ist nicht überall gut. Weil wenn es dumm läuft und du viele Aggro hast und in der Sackgasse läufst, dann bist du tot. Ja. Aber kurzes Päusle, 2-3 Minuten, kurz Pipi-Pause, könnt ihr auch nochmal. Oder was zum Trinken holen, Snacks, wie auch immer. Dann geht's gleich weiter. Würde mich freuen, wenn ihr gleich noch da seid. Also, gleich.